right, so I finally got the undercoating done on the car. For anybody following along, it's been about the last month or month and a half or something. I've been just trying to get that wrapped up, and I finally finished everything today. It wasn't exactly as thorough as I'd like to be with stuff, but it basically as good as I could do for now. So I'll just show a few quick things here. This is mostly just for those who've been following along, but for context if anyone's interested, I've my last 4 or 5 videos, I think, and some different shorts and stuff have been all about removing undercoating, cleaning, all that good stuff under the car, and then painting. So I ended up using basically a combination of Rust-Oleum, brush paint, some spray paint here and there, and then finished it up with fluid film in any areas that I couldn't really reach. So this area, I know it's dark, but this area, all the wheel wells are Rust-Oleum. Got that all finished up. And then sometime last week on one of my last videos, I fluid filmed the rear and the differential and all that good stuff back there. Then today, I just finished up with anywhere that I could get to with a fluid film, just to keep it from rusting. Put a little bit of color on it. I used fluid film black, and call it good. And then I don't know if any of you were paying attention, but how dusty the car was with all the dust from under the car that I kicked up and stuff. But that's been cleaned off, and did a good clean of the floor, because the next stuff I'm going to be working on is kind of more, I guess, gentlemanly type of work, I guess, if you could call it that. So yeah, anyways, it feels really good to have that done. The one thing, I know it's really tight back here, so it might be hard to get a good shot of, but back there, well, I'll back up a step. So I had taken off the valance, however you say that, to just take a little bit of weight off. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. And then I needed somewhere to hang the plate, so I took off the license plate mount from the front, and then just drilled in some holes and mounted it back here, because in Alberta you only need one plate at the back anyways, and I have no intention of putting a plate up front. And it didn't damage anything except for a couple holes in the frame on the back, but very minor. And also then, there's no way to salvage this. I didn't want to hack this up or anything, and I wanted the easy mounts and stuff like that. So anyways, so that worked out really well, because it's exactly what I needed. And especially with the plate back here and it down on the ground, I think you'd be hard pressed to notice that something was missing as far as the valance goes. And I think, obviously somebody who knows these cars would know, but I think it's not going to be very obvious, or obvious at all, especially to somebody who doesn't know. So yeah, that's it for that. And then just quickly, got some goodies coming up here. Got some aluminum fuel line that I've had for a while now. I was saving up, well, not so much saving up, just waiting until I had extra budget monies to buy that. That was I think the most recent thing for the fuel system that came. And then I got this carburetor about 3 months ago, I guess, or something like that. It's a Motorcraft 4350, which is the next one that came after the 4300D, or it's known as a 4300D, but that, anyways, kind of convoluted. But anyways, so this is a lower CFM, pretty junky in terms of performance, very complicated, like much more complicated than mine is. There's just way more, linkages and ports and pull off stuff, and it's kind of more like when this came out, the US was thick into the gas crisis and the emission stuff and that kind of stuff. Well, I don't know I mean, it's a 77. You can see the D7. I don't know if the gas crisis was still on then, technically, or not. But anyways, I know the emission stuff was, you know, a big problem. So cars were, you know, dumbed down, detuned a lot, and then... So anyways, but it's very similar. Like, it's built off of the same platform. So there should be a lot of interchangeable hardware. A few things that I was after specifically in mind, and I have yet to see if it's in good order, but one of my springs on my carburetor this in the car was rusted out in here. I forget the term for it. But anyways, that's one thing that I'd like to harvest off of this if I can. And just other goodies in general. So it is also a spread bore, but it's a lot lower CFM than the other one is. And yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, basically I got the fuel system tree work over the next, well, it's what is it, May 6th or 7th, March 6th or 7th today. And I'd like to have the car, I'd like to be able to drive it a little bit in May. So we'll see how it goes. But that's why I was trying to put a big push. Like, I was out here basically every evening that I could be, every Saturday I could be for the last like month and a half or something, maybe even 2 months, doing the undercoating, because I want to just get that over with. It's really nasty, very dirty work, and I did honestly enjoy it. You know, it's frustrating. Looking back, it's always seems easier than it was at the time, because I know in the thick of it, it's not fun being under there and getting all dirty and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so that's done, so I can wash my overalls, you know, swap the floor, blow off the car, that kind of stuff. So it's all clean and ready to go, and it just feels so nice to have that. It looks so much better under there, and I know it's a lot, you know, it's protected more than it was with the new paint and the fluid film and all that kind of stuff. And now I can get working on the fuel system. So that'll be probably one of my next videos. It will be starting on that. So I need to run fuel line, fuel regulator, that kind of stuff. And so I won't spoil any more of it, because I keep it a little bit of a cliffhanger for that stuff. So anyways, that's it for the update. And thanks for everybody who watches and subscribes and comments, all that kind of good stuff. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.